Y'all, today's message is it's time to refocus. And it's coming from Matthew 6 and 33 in the New Living Translation. And it says, seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously, and he will give you everything you need. And I think we sometimes have an issue where we want all the things that we need, and we don't want to seek God first. We want to ask, we want to do all this stuff, but then we leave God out. How is it that we want to live this glamorous life? We want the blessings, we want the things, and then we want to part-time serve God. We want to pray when things get hard, and then we don't hear from him to the next trial tribulations. Or we want to run to his feet or cry out when we're going through rough times, and then during the good times he don't hear nothing from us. Why is it that we don't stay in our word and worship God, not only in church but outside the church? We want all these things added to us, but we want to do it and leave God by the wayside and pick him up whenever we feel like it. And it does not work like that. We have to seek him first. Seek him first. Seek the kingdom work that he got for us to do, and then everything else will be added to us. So name this message "It's time to refocus," because sometimes we can get so far off track, and sometimes life just happens where we don't intentionally get knocked off. Just life happens, and we didn't get so busy, we didn't get so wrapped up into our own routine that sometimes we forget what's actually important. So do an examination of your life. What is stopping you or interfering with you and your time with God? Because maybe you need to take some cutbacks. For me, social media is going to be a cutback for me, or television shows, or certain music is going to be a cutback for me. Everybody have their own different things, but if I put anything before my time with God, then that means that I love that thing or love that person more than I love God. You have to prioritize, and God has to be the first, the head, the center of your life. You need to be praying every day. You need to be spending time with God. It don't have to be no 10 hours, but you need to be spending time with God. You need to be forming that relationship. Read your scriptures with him every single day, because it is important. And for me, it's like certain things I just need to stay away from, because I got a million different ideas and a million different things that I'm thinking of. And I'm that type of person that when I think of something, I want to jump on it right away. And I'm like, no, I need to slow down. I need to consult God. I need to talk to God and hear clearly on what he want me to do. Is this your will, Lord, or is it my will? Because I only want to do your will. Me only doing your will is the only thing that's going to be successful, is the only thing that's going to succeed. So instead of me just naturally running out there and acting on, I need to take a step back, and I need to say, okay, Lord, you show me your will that you have for my life, and then I'll do that. um and that's a huge area that I'm in, because I am a dreamer. Like, I'll come up with something and admit it, and I'm like, yeah, let's hop on that. And I had to do evaluation. Like, whoa, I ain't talked to God about that. I ain't consult him, and he know everything. So why I ain't consulting him? Certain things I gotta do to refocus and reprioritize my life, and do away with some things and do away with some habits so I can get closer to God. But you can't love anything or anybody more than you love God. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your sister, not your brother, not your kids, or not even your husband. And I can say that for me, that didn't come easy, because I would speak with my mouth, yeah, I don't love nobody more than God. But then when the trials and tests came, I proved that I did love things, and I did love people and my family more than I love God. It wasn't until an incident happened that truly pushed me to that point to say, okay, God, I can't put nobody or nobody before you. I love you wholeheartedly. I love these people that you gave me in my life too, but I gotta have love for you first. I gotta love you before and more than I love anybody else. So I wish I could tell you that it came naturally for me. Maybe it did come naturally for other people, but for me, it took trials and tribulations to really um, get me to this point. So the purpose of this message is really to refocus on your dreams, refocus on what your mission and your ultimate goal in life. Sometimes that change. My goal for last year is not the same for this year. My mission for last year, God got something new for me to do this year, and I have to refocus, and I have to sit down at his feet and really hear and tune into what he want me to do and what direction he goes, because every idea is not a godly idea. So if it's not from God, then I don't need to do it. So I have to listen carefully and remove things that's a distraction um, to me, and not being able to hear. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we want to have slack, have slack. God giving 50 or 40% and not giving 100% of ourselves, and God deserve 100% of ourselves. We was discussing that at Bible study Wednesday, how we God know when we slacking. He know when we ain't giving our 100%, and I just feel that He deserves that and so much more, because He gives so much for us. And even when we turn our backs on Him, He is still there for us, and He still comfort us, and He still runs to our rescue. So that's my Friday's message. It's time to regroup. It's time to refocus. Make sure that you're seeking God in all that you do. Make sure that you're doing the will of God, because only what you do for Christ it will last. So anything else you're doing that's out of the will of God or not the vision that God has for your life is pointless. It's pointless. So that's what's for me. That really message was really for me. I wanted to share it for the Friday's message, because maybe somebody else need to regroup. Maybe you need to get rid of some stuff or reprioritize your time to spend more time with God, and or maybe you just need to take a step back and say, okay, whoa, I need to slow down. I need to re-examine myself. I need to re-examine things going on in my life, so I could put things in its respective order, because right now everything above God and I need God to be number one in my life, and then everything else comes second. So what's your focus? What do you have to get rid of? What do you have to uh, prioritize, reprioritize in your life, or move away from? What are some people you have to move away from to get focused? That's my question for you guys. It's time to refocus. Let's see what we got going coming up. We do have some events coming up that I'm working on with some amazing ladies. Hashtag marriage goals. If y'all haven't liked the page and share it, y'all like it. It's all about supporting and encouraging young marriages. We have wine glasses, coffee mugs, t-shirts. If you guys want to place an order, log on to www.daughterstodestiny.org and place your orders in time for Valentine's Day or your anniversary. All right, that's all I have for you guys. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Bye.